Welcome back to Pixie's Picks. This is Gloria. It's Sunday, which means for us laundry and cleaning day. So I'm heading out to get our supplies from our rig. It's pretty hot out here today, so the laundry should dry pretty fast. If any of you watched our other video, you'll see that I do the laundry in our camper, and it actually works out pretty well. As you can see, it's pretty hot, pretty nice, so it dries really, really fast. Right now I'm going to grab our mop. I'm going to head on inside. As you can see, I have the wringer in here. That'll come out eventually as well. So last week we already deep cleaned, and for us, deep cleaning takes, like I said, about maybe an hour. And we actually wiped down the walls, we did the rugs, the floor, all that kind of stuff, because when we were in Utah, it was pretty dusty, pretty dirty up there. So it took a couple times to clean, or a couple deep cleans, I should say, for it to really all get out of here. So now we're going to kind of get back on track to once a week. So let's go ahead and get started. Go, leaving pretty Utah. We did our time at our campground, and now it's time to go. We're on our way out of Utah. Lightning Monk is driving, but he's going to stay very quiet. Very happy to leave, but we will miss these rocks. But otherwise, I think we're ready to go after a couple of months out in the middle of nowhere. Alright, we got the floor swept. The one thing I really like about being in this camper, we got rid of our couch and put in these office chairs. So the great thing is we can actually go ahead and move them completely out of the way and really clean under the rugs or under the furniture a lot better. And it makes it feel really good. And you can see just how much room we have where our chairs would normally be when we move them to clean. Like I said, it makes it a lot easier to do. And keep in mind, this helps show that we may seem like we're always on vacation with some of these views that we have, but just like everybody else, we still gotta clean, still gotta do laundry, but we don't mind. I do have one question. Our furnace here. If anyone has any suggestions on how to cover that up a little better, build it out so it can be used for like a stronger shelf, that would be awesome, because right now that's just a piece of luan on top, and we've been kind of struggling for a year or more to figure out what exactly to do. But we have a lot of time because this is our home now. So let's just keep on cleaning and keep thinking about that. But if anybody has any suggestions, put it in the comments below. Rugs. Bring them all in at one time. There we go. It's too hot to stay outside for too long. Alright, we actually have like a mishmash of rugs, but I'm going to tell you, bath lamps work awesome. They're smaller, they clean easier, they're cheaper too than rugs. They last a little bit longer, and they're a lot softer on your feet. So we actually have them spread out around the camper, just over there. One goes over here. So the other side under the dinette, we'll throw them in there, straighten them out, because they're nice and soft. And then we also have them, let's see, regular up there. We also put them in front of our chairs. So we may upgrade to runners at some point, but for right now, this works out well because I think, I'll test it out, but I think I can actually wash them in our buckets, which this works out well for the clothes. So if we can get them in there for the buckets and rinse them and wring them out and everything, they'll dry a lot faster and a lot easier outside and save us a lot of money. So we're nice and clean now in here, ready to move on to laundry. I already have a video of that and how we do it here. So go ahead and click the link when it pops up or find it at the end of the video here. That's where we do it in the buckets with a mop wringer. And part of the reason we do it is to save money. Part of the reason is because it's a pandemic and I have an autoimmune disease. So the further we can stay away from people, the better. Luckily, mine's been in remission for 10 years as of last week. But we try really hard to stay away from people, which is kind of what we're doing here. We worked up in Utah for the last 2 months. We were up in Montana in the beginning of the summer and end of spring, like May, June, July. And now we're down here in Nevada hiding out for another month before we head down to Arizona with everybody else. And this is our way of just trying to do a little self-quarantine, get some artwork done, relax after working in the heat. I'm working pretty hard in those last couple months up there in Montana and Utah. So go ahead and go ahead and click like and subscribe. Join me. We're figuring out RV life as roaming artists, and click subscribe, and let's see where these videos go. Thanks.